Good evening. I'm Kofi Mensah, chale.news. A lot moved today, and not all of it in the right direction. 2 EC deputies and a former Chief Justice resign on the same day. The CEO of KATH gets suspended for defying a direct presidential order. And Ken Ofori-Atta just got a US green card, while 78 criminal charges wait for him back home. Let's get into it. 3 senior constitutional figures gone in a single announcement. The government confirmed today that both Electoral Commission deputies, Samuel Tettey and Dr. Bosman Asare, have resigned. And former Chief Justice Sophia Akuffo has quit the Council of State. All 3 departures dropped simultaneously, no detailed explanations. The questions about continuity at these institutions are not small ones. KATH's CEO has been suspended. The Komfo Anoki Teaching Hospital shut down its accident and emergency unit without authorization, directly against a presidential directive that no emergency patient should be turned away. Health Minister Akando went to Parliament today to address it personally. That someone in a senior hospital leadership position looked at a presidential order and said no is alarming. Full breakdown on chale.news. Ken Ofori-Atta now has permanent US residency. An American immigration court approved his green card application today after examining Ghana's OSP declaration labeling him a fugitive, a declaration made while he was reportedly receiving medical treatment in the US. His 78 criminal charges here remain active, but legal observers say this complicates any extradition effort significantly. In the Tano Nimiri Galamsey trial, the lead investigator told the Accra High Court today that NPP Ashanti Regional Chairman Wontumi personally ordered mining inside the protected forest reserve with zero legal authorization. The defense gets to cross-examine, but that testimony is now on record. Ghana left 24 billion Ghanaian cedis unspent in the first quarter of 2026, the worst budget execution since 2017. Just 73% of planned spending was actually deployed. Capital projects were cut. Social transfers to the poor were cut. Health and education transfers were cut. And no official has offered an explanation. Petrol is down. Star Oil and Goil are selling as low as 13.85 Ghanaian cedis a litre, helped by the US-Iran deal reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Good news. But on the same day, Ghana scrapped its last diesel subsidy, 1.07 Ghanaian cedis per litre gone. The market is now the only safety net. Whether that's a good trade depends on how stable global prices stay. President Mahama is in Abidjan for a cocoa summit with Côte d'Ivoire. The 2 countries have been diverging sharply on farm gate pricing. COCOBOD called Ghana's price hold unprecedented. The 2 biggest cocoa producers in the world need to get aligned. What comes out of this summit matters for every farmer in the belt. Starting tomorrow, Accra hosts a landmark 3-day global reparations conference. Mahama chairing in his African Union champion role, with France's Macron potentially joining virtually. Critics are already calling it political theatre unless real financial commitments follow. We'll be watching what actually gets pledged. CHRAJ has been formally petitioned to investigate a possible conflict of interest involving the president's brother and a $100 million EBID finance takeover of Azuma Resources. The finance minister at the centre of the deal was appointed by Mahama himself. CHRAJ hasn't said yet whether it will open an investigation. Police have made their first arrest in the death of UCC student Innocentia Avinu. A 39-year-old suspect is in custody. Her death sparked national outrage, and this arrest is the first concrete development. The suspect's name and charges haven't been released yet. We're watching. Ghana's rice farmers are in serious trouble. Over 90% are sitting on unsold stock. Many are threatening to walk away from cultivation entirely. The government announced an import quota policy, but hasn't acted on it. The Peasant Farmers Association is demanding action now before the next planting season becomes a write-off. A major international study says 400,000 Ghanaian schoolchildren go to class within 1 kilometre of a toxic contamination site every day. 2 million more are within 5 kilometres. Greater Accra is the worst hit region. The EPA, GES and GHS have not responded. Not a word. Full breakdown on chale.news. 6 Ghanaian master's students at Loughborough University have gone 21 months without tuition payments or living stipends from the government of Ghana. Graduation is July 7th. They protested at the Ghana High Commission in London today, warning that withheld academic documents could block them from the ceremony. SCHOLSEC has not responded. Sports Minister Kofi Adams confirmed it. Thomas Partey's US visa was pulled by American authorities, then restored specifically for the World Cup. Ghana plays Panama on Thursday. Canada's denial of his visa still stands unresolved. The man is playing diplomatic chess just to get on the pitch. And finally, LilWin has made his vow. If the Black Stars don't make it out of the group stage, he's quitting Kumawood for adult films. Ghana, the pressure is now on you too. Panama, Thursday. Don't do this to the man. That's your evening, Chale. A heavy Monday. Every story we covered tonight has more depth at chale.news. Stay informed, stay sharp. I'm Kofi Mensah. Good night.